Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am the Inconsequential Runner, and I wasn't going to share this, but I thought I might because it's such a great event, and that is the New Zealand Masters Mile Champs, which was held just last weekend, the 25th of January, in Whanganui. And it was a fantastic event. Now, I have to give a shout out to Pete at Jones's Photography for the great footage that he captured of the race. So cheers, Pete at Jonesy's Photography. Really appreciate you capturing this footage. And it is great. It is great when people capture footage for the runners and the runners can watch things later. So here we are. Nice sunny afternoon. I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown. We have a very mixed field, so ages ranging from 35 through to 85. We have Roger Robinson running and Catherine Switzer. Uh, so look up those names if you don't know them. Really great to share a race with those, and also a world record holder in Sally Gibbs, multiple world record holder, 5K and 10K. So yeah, it was a wide ranged field, about 25, I think, runners. And it was great that we all started together in one hit. So let's go through the footage of the video, and I'll pause it every so often and give you a bit of a commentary. Don't know if that comes through. Here I am, the back there, and we are off. And there's a bit of speed there at the front, and I just wanted to just tuck in, take it easy for the first, for the first lap, but not to the point where I was going to get drop too much and lose too much time. I was hoping for something about 5 minutes 20, which was my PB. My PB is sitting at 5:18, and I got that this season. So looking to do something around there. So you can see the field spreads out all pretty quickly. That's me at the back of sort of the start of the third group, really, and you have the second group in the middle, and then you had two out front. What I can say is that this race was part of the Cook's Classic, which was held up in Whanganui, as I said, and it was a great meeting. Great meeting. So it was broken into two parts with about a 2 hour gap in the middle, and this was the end of the first part, the Masters. So we've got a good crew here from Wellington. So you have Nick and Graham and James in first, third, and fourth place coming through, all from Wellington. And then, yeah, you get to, with events like this, Mark from Hamilton, Brent from Wellington as well, and then myself just behind Brent there. And you get to meet some new people and of course some familiar faces. So we're coming up to now. This is coming up to the end of the second lap. What I would say, so this was the first time there was a cool room where you had to be ready 15 minutes for the call before your race. If anyone's got any tips on how you stay warm between 15 minutes before a race and something as intense as the mile and the start of the mile, let me know, because I found it really tricky over those 15 minutes to stay warm. That's when I'd be really starting to wind up my warm-up run and wind it up with a number of good stride outs. And there wasn't really opportunity to do that. So any tips on that, let me know. So what are we looking at here? So here we go. We're in the third lap now. Two completed, and I'm no good at this. And that was me in the bottom corner, just coming through, and you can see that there's now probably, it looks to be about 150 meters between the person who's winning and where I'm at. So I started off, and about 200 meters into it, I was about 11th or 12th place. Oh, there's Keith. There's my mate Keith, a fellow club member, and Heidi, also a fellow club member from Olympic. go Olympic, represent. So yeah, Nick here from Scottish. Forgive me, I don't know who the second place runner is. If I come across the results, I'll throw them up in the show notes. And then yeah, in third place looks to be James holding that, and then in fourth place it's Graham. I'm not saying anything. That's got to be boring. It's a newly newly laid track at Whanganui, so like the whole track has been laid, and yeah, it felt really good underfoot. And you can see the field's really stretching out now. I'll be coming through now, around about now, so you can see that I'm on the best part of 200 meters behind at this stage. Still tracking okay. I finished in 5:18. So yeah, it was pretty much bang on a PB. I think we're talking a couple of tenths of a second either way. But I know that with some solid training over the summer and just to focus on many other factors, that I can bring that down and do something with it. Get it closer to the 5 minute mark. So here's Nick coming into the finish here, just passing, as I say, my club mate Keith, and then Heidi there. Second place. Third is coming around, which is James, then Graham. A couple of finishes here. This gentleman passed me. I wanted to hold on to him. Here I am. I'm about 10 meters behind, now 5 meters behind. So I'm just putting on a little bit of a spurt for the finish. So James finished about 100 meters. This is me coming through here. This stage, my person I was running against picked it up. Oh, there's Terry coming through too. He picked it up, but I just had a bit of a push, and yeah, suffered from plantar fasciitis pretty badly the week up to it. You can sort of see I've got a bit of a limp there. It came on the last lap, so I was running through that a little bit, but it hurt a lot after the last lap. Or after, say, 2 or 3 minutes after I finished, where the body called up. It's Brent crossing the line. Oh, here comes Sally Gibbs. Oh, look, gotta mention this. Sally Gibbs, she bettered her New Zealand record, her national record for her age group for a mile. So, yeah, sliced a bit more time off that. So, great run. And that was it, the New Zealand Masters mile at Whanganui. Hopefully Whanganui run it again next year. And I'd say if they do run it again next year, get there. It was a lot of fun. It was a great mile. What I will put in the comment is the link to this video. And I think it will come through a little bit clearer when you watch it. It's a bit of fun. Oh, there's Catherine Switzer there. And Heidi crossing the line. All right. So look, if you're a master, get there to the New Zealand Masters if you can in Whanganui. I know it must be tricky for those that are in the South Island, for example, and need to fly to Wellington and then drive up. Maybe I don't know if anyone flies into Whanganui Airport. I know that Chatham Air does. They've got a lot of flights that go directly, especially from a lot of points on the North Island to Whanganui, so that makes it super easy. And Whanganui is not that far away. Drive from the likes of probably Hamilton. Auckland is a bit of a drive, but Hamilton down. So get there. All right, that's it. That's a recap. If you survived that, thank you very much. Yeah, it was hard to sort of commentate and watch myself to commentate and watch myself on the screen at the same time. All right, take care. Bye.